Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank y'all so very much for joining me today. So today I have something fun. My mama texted me the other day and told me that she was sending me something in the mail. She told me what it was, but you've probably read the title. Anyway, she said that she was sending me something in the mail. I'm so very excited to open this. I started opening it with Derek and I was like, we should make this a video. So anyway, here I am. So I'm so very, very excited. He helped me cut the tape. So yay! I'm so very pumped. If y'all have been here for a little bit, then you know that a while back I had a knitting machine and I adored it so very much, and it started dropping stitches. We tried to fix it, didn't happen. So yeah, so my mama sent me one because of all the craft fairs and things that I've been doing. That'd be, you know, some really easy hats to whip up very quickly. For my knitting machine hats, I'll link the tutorial down below if I remember. I keep saying that I'll link things and I keep forgetting to link things, and so I'm sorry. But it's the Bonfire beanie by Taylor Lynn. Taylor Lynn Crochet. She has a YouTube channel and she also has a blog. So anyway, but yes, the knitting machine, the Sentro, says Magic Loop Loom, more than a toy, and it has a thumbs up. It's pretty exciting. Let's see if there's a handle in case you need a handle. And here's some of the things. It tells you kind of how to make it work. There are lots of tutorials on YouTube also to help you with learning how to loom knit, or not loom knit, using knitting machine. Well, also loom knit. There are things on here for that, but also use your knitting machine, and just some helpful hints and things like that. So it has some mittens, a pumpkin, and hats. I've made a pumpkin and hats before. Also, it comes with a tension gauge and some goodies. Looky there. So, alright, let's get into it. Let's see here. Which side he opened. Okay. And that's upside down. So we're flipped. Alright. Here we go. That would have been tragic. Drop it right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Alright. I think that's it. Okay, cool. Empty box. So this is what we have. Geek. I'm so excited. I already have a pile of yarn that I've been like going through. We're getting ready to go have an Xbox tournament with the family. Have an Xbox tournament and then watch A River Runs Through It, which is my favorite movie of all time. And anyway, I'm so excited. So we're going to go family night it here in just a second. I may or may not be noisy while they do the Xbox thing. For the movie, obviously, be quiet and crochet. But for Xbox time, what's a little knitting machine noise, you know? So alright. So it gives you instructions. Instructions are very important. So anyway, some instructions. Tips before you start. Tells you that you can do a panel or a tube. Panel being, you know, flat crochet if you're going to make, say, a sweater or a blanket or something. I guess it's not crochet, it's knitting. And then tube, obviously, for hats. Those insanely cool long scarves that I've made that are so fun. So, okay. Yeah, it's just a piece of cardboard. Uh-oh, I may need his knife again. Oh, how fun. Okay. This one's fancy. This one's way fancy. I saw on the outside of the box that it said it had a row counter. My other one also mentioned a row counter, but it didn't have one. This one has one. I'm very excited. So, okay. I'll show you in just a second. Really. And put it together and everything. Okay. So, in here, before I take that out and spill it everywhere, are the legs, which are important. Some suction cups, a screwdriver, some screws, hopefully, and several yarn needles. There we go. So for sewing in your ends, casting off, knitting terms. Yes. Okay. So we got some knitting accessory. This is like your throwaway yarn, because whenever you're using your knitting machine, you start with a few rows, like 5-ish rows of like a throwaway yarn, and you end it the same, so that way whenever you're stitching your ends in and all of those things, you don't mess up your yarn that your working yarn. So this is just some extra for your beginning and ending row. So got an off-white, a kind of pale blue, a tan, and a hot pink here for that one. So it's kind of wild. These are really small. These aren't so much, so I don't know why they're different sizes, but they're different sizes. So okay, let's see. These right here, I guess. I don't really have a table. We're on the other side of the couch in the crafting caravan. If you've not been here before, it's probably a different view. This is stuff I'm getting ready, going through all of those things for craft fair season. I am in the midst of just like craft fair season prep. So next year, it's like, or next year, golly, you're already there, 2023. So everything's just like streamlined, pretty. Everything has price tags. Everything's good to go, all that. So I'm just kind of going through everything. This is my coat that I wear. It's just here because it's 40 degrees outside. But anyway, but yeah, all things that I need to tag and mark and all that. So if you're wondering what the giant pile is, wonder no more. All right, so here we go. Eek. I'm so excited. All right, here it is. Whoop. Drop it. Okay. Sentro. So it's ginormous. I feel like it's definitely bigger than my other one, which I'm excited about too, because my other one, like, the hats were decent, but they were kind of more kiddo sized hats. Like you can stretch them, but like it depended on the yarn. We'll go with that. This one I feel like is the bigger one, and also it has a row counter, and I'm so very excited about the row counter. Let's see. Oh, it's probably because I have it sideways. Probably have to Ashley. That's to clear it out, and then whenever you're doing this, it counts it. That makes sense. So, alright, cleared to 0. Ready for takeoff. Telling you. Alright, so I do know that you have to go until you get to a certain, because like right here is where you put your yarn in, and it has a tension gauge in here that we're gonna hook onto here, and so you put your yarn in. This is where your working yarn goes through, and I know that you're going to click until you get to a certain hook. Let's see. Maybe. Yep. All the way back around. But this white one right here, that's going to be the starting one. And whenever we click around, that's whenever this is going to change, and it'll say 1. And so that's how we'll know. So whenever you start out a project, you want to be sure and start with this here. But I'm not going to start a project right now. We're just going through it, you know. Alright. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so very excited. Alright. I guess we could have done a crinkle alert, but the crinkle alert pillow is over there. Well, under craft fair crochet. So, crinkle alert pillow. I love that pillow. Alright. So this is for your tension. So you can either do like a, I don't know, say hard, medium, soft. Like that's all I can think of. Or hard, yeah, like a, y'all know what I mean. Like a tighter or looser tension. Hi, how are you? There we go. So depending on which one you put it in. Also for the different yarn sizes, it's important. Let's put this on here real quick while we're talking before I lose it. I'm pretty good at doing stuff like that. So, alright. Yay! And so, just like that, it's on there. And then you can put your yarn where your working yarn, you don't have your thread stuck in it, put your working yarn through here, and then it has the perfect tension the whole way through your project, which is important. So, okay. So, we have 4 suction cups and 4 screws to put our legs on. A flat surface is very important. Somewhere you can like be sturdy and hold on to it is very important. Derek's discussed making me something really cool, like a super cool table to have to use this for, so I don't have to like hold it as much just because. But yeah, make sure that you're on an even keel, I suppose. So alright, let's see. This doesn't really work there, but we're gonna pretend like it does. Alright, so gives you a yarn needle and another yarn needle, bigger, longer one. See? And then also a crochet hook. It's a 3.75 crochet hook for you to just be able to go in and pick up stitches and things if you need to. Alright. Handy dandy screwdriver. And 4 legs. Alright. That's how many we need. Perfect. Oh gosh, what was that? Another yarn needle. Okay. Nothing to put it together with. That's good. Alright, so you get 3 yarn needles. This little bitty one too. So. Alright. There you go. So. Let's put our legs on. What do you say? Eek. I'm excited. Alright. I'm dropping things. Alright, so let's do this. Suction cup, crinkles. We discussed crinkles. Suction cup and a screw. Put the, well, there it went. Put the suction cup on the bottom. Maybe. May have to wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay. And you're going to put this on here, right about here. Just like that. And then your screw that you didn't drop on the floor and stuff. Because you didn't drop it, so you don't have to get another one, you know? There's no getting another one involved. You just already had it. Isn't that convenient? It's neat. Okay. Screw then goes right in there, in that hole, which makes sense. I feel like, you know, where else is it gonna go? That's a good spot, probably. Gravity is your friend, Ashley. Gravity is your friend. Okay. And handy dandy screwdriver. They drop it too. Found it. It's under my leg. Alright. Well, alright. I'm gonna put this together and I'll be right back. And it'll be like magic. Because we didn't have issues and stuff. Alright, fun. So yay. Okay, so I did the one leg and decided that's not very exciting if we're not putting it together. You know what I mean? So why not? Alright. So far we have a leg. Plug thingy. Suction cup. Dog barking. Alright. They're goofy. They go outside and they're pretty sure they're running it all, you know? They're very, very big. Jack and Olive. It's very exciting. Alright. Let's see. Also, screwdriver is magnetic. Very exciting. As they should be, you know what I mean? I feel like they all should be. Most of them are, but still. You never know. It's exciting either way. Alright, so yeah, since we're just hanging out, putting together knitting machines, the question to you all, do you have a knitting machine? If so, what's something that you've made that you like love to make? Do you have any super fun patterns or anything like that for me? For us collectively? Because yeah, crinkles. Yeah, I use the Taylor Lynn. It's a Bonfire beanie. The one scarf, I just get a mandala cake and just do the whole thing. And it's a giant, super cool scarf. I also do that with the Nordica yarn, and I love that. That's one of my favorites. Just that ginormous scarf. I've made some kiddo scarves before. And I said a pumpkin. So, just the one pumpkin, and that, yeah, that was all. So, anywho, if y'all have any suggestions or anything that you like to make, I've seen people, like I said, make blankets and make sweatshirts. I've seen some really cool sweatshirts lately that look like a lot of fun. So, a lot of fun, and so I think I might have to try some of those, and if they're not very difficult, perhaps a craft fair would be a good spot for those. I don't know. But, okay. Last one. Last leg of the tour. Yay. Exciting. Okay. Put that on there. I bet they'll be alright with me knitting while they play games, right? Surely. I mean, they've met me. They know I was probably going to do something. Be a crochet or some sort of something. Some random project. Just because. I'm one of those I can't really, like, sit and watch a movie. I have to have something to do while watching the movie, so that's why, you know, usually a crochet or whatever, but so I won't use the knitting machine because it's kind of noisy. Not real noisy, but noisy enough, you know, for a movie. So there's that. But for a game, I feel like it'll be alright. Okay. Make sure all your screws are tight. Just cuz. Just cuz. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm excited it has a row counter too, because before I just used the one that goes on your finger, and I was usually, I mean, pretty sure I was right, but you never know, you could be off a row or two, so anywho, alright. And that, my friends, is it. Check it out. Check it out. Isn't it glorious? I'm so excited. So I have the hooks and such still that I'm going to put with something. I'm going to leave this in here because I have my little crochet mallet, or my little mallets also that I, for my black shelves that I have. So like, starting to get a toolkit out here. It's whatever. Anyway, I'm going to leave that out here, just in case. But yeah, this is it. So I have, oh, right here, I guess I should tell you guys too, this is how you switch it from either tube, T&P tube, or panel. Tube would be like for hats and scarves or whatever. I mean, panel could be for scarves, but the scarves I make tube scarves. And then that would be like if you wanted to just do, you know, a panel, back and forth, flat piece, all that. So, and this is it. I have a bunch of Karen Simply Soft and some different yarns like that I want to make some hats with. I've discussed that I want my like color scheme to be kind of like a rainbow thing, and so I really want to make some just solid color, like rainbow color, but just solid hats in the Bonfire beanie. And I said some long scarves. I have several mandala cakes that I've kind of been saving for, you know, like hopes of a future knitting machine. And then yay. So I'm telling you, yeah, this one's definitely bigger than my other one. That is amazing. I'm so excited. So alright, I'm gonna go so I can start some projects. I will come back and show you the projects. I have a crochet ramblings that I need to bring out to you all. I have made 2 wearables and several other things in the last little bit since I've had a crochet rambling, so I need to do that. But I just thought I would come on, say hello, put this together with you guys, and make something fun. So I will be back after I make it. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Probably a hat first, but I'm so very excited. I think it's so cool that it has the row counter. I am stoked about that one. Don't even have to count to like 85 or whatever it is. I'm very excited about that one. So, alright. So, yeah, I will link the things down in the thing below the thing that you're watching. And, alright. So, I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I shall talk to you soon.